None the Wiser Podcast. None the Wiser Podcast. 5 4 3 2 1 0. None the Wiser Podcast. The podcast crew. None the Wiser Podcast. 5 4 3 2 1 0.
Alright, testing.
Boom.
Testing. 1, 2.
None the Wiser Podcast, episode 17. 18.
18.
Fucking hell, it's gone quick.
1 8.
18. Feel me? Can't lie. I want to start this off, bruv, with a RIP, bruv, to John Witherspoon, bruv.
Oh, that's the Friday dude, isn't it?
You got knocked the fuck out, bruv.
Yeah.
RIP, man.
Wait, Witherspoon, who did he play?
The dad in
Uncle,
Friday,
man.
bruv.
Uncle.
Oh, Sir Dan!
Yeah, he died, man. He died today. What was he, 76? Sound like that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, RIP, man. That guy gave me enough jokes.
He was funny.
He
Funny
was
brother, man. He was playing like a pimp or an old angry brother.
Bruv,
Yeah,
do you know what it is? It was just his facial expressions got me, bruv. You know what I mean? Yeah, bruv. He's so expressive, bruv.
Yeah, it's
So expressive.
Yeah. When he was in Soul Plane. Oh my
Yeah.
days, when he played the blind man.
Yeah.
And he fingered the chicken.
Yeah, sticky piggy. Oh, brother. Yeah. Rest in peace, that guy. Shit, I didn't even know that today. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard it today, man.
Oh man, that's too
Sad
bad.
story.
How old was he? Do you know?
I think he's like 76, 72, 76. He's in his 70s. I'm going to say 76. I think that's what I read.
Is 72 soon?
Don't know, man.
Too
Depends.
soon? Is any age too soon? I don't know, bruv. Depends what
90. I mean, if someone's 90 and they're
Yeah,
90,
yeah,
you
alright,
can say,
cool,
alright,
but it's
yeah.
personal preference. Depends what your outlook is, innit?
That's true.
You might reach 90 and be like, no, bro.
What did he
like,
die of though?
I don't actually know, you know. That's the one thing I don't know.
What's his name?
John Witherspoon.
When you say Witherspoon, I immediately thought Pup. That's the only.
Man said
That's
Pup.
the only other Witherspoon that I've.
What?
Yeah, still.
Second person to say that today.
Yeah,
Yeah, someone else said that to me
that's
earlier.
mad.
Yeah, John Witherspoon. He died on the 29th of October. Sherman Oaks. He's 77.
Oh, 77.
Right.
Yeah.
77.
How
Did
did
he
he
say what he
die?
died of?
I'm trying to find what he died of. Talk amongst us.
He was a mad guy. Did he do stand up as well?
Yes.
He did.
Yeah, man.
I
he's got
never
stand-up.
actually watched his stand up.
Watch his stand-up, man. His stand-up's funny, man. I originally knew him from films.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And then
That's
obviously I
what
come across his stand-up here and there.
Okay, he's from like Def Jam days, the time where comedy was a little bit different.
From the old school days.
You know what I
man.
mean?
I remember it. You ever seen the film Little Nicky with Adam Sandler?
Yeah.
And he's in that. John Witherspoon's in that. And he plays the guy that robs him of the flask.
I can't even remember.
There's no details. It just says he died suddenly.
It's too soon, bro. They
Okay.
probably got to do
Yeah,
like
yeah.
post-mortem shit.
Yeah, post.
But yeah, RIP, man.
John Witherspoon. That's interesting, man. You know what? The UK kind of just urban scene right now is not in a state where we've had classic movies, innit? I guess.
Yeah.
You could. What's like a UK class, like an urban classic movie? You got
What, serious or funny?
No, a movie.
You talking about English?
Yeah, English,
The Kid Adulthood film.
kidulthood,
Adulthood.
Snatch.
urban.
Oh, you talking about Black?
Yeah,
Is that what you mean?
that's anything but.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Hollywood.
I don't know. Wasn't it like Rolling with the Nines? Something like that.
Was it?
Oh no, what's that?
Was
What's
it
that
not?
film? Is it Bullet
Bullet Boy?
Bullet Boy.
Bullet. Was that a
That's
classic?
another Asher D.
Yeah, man, that's a classic, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah, man, I'll say that's a classic, definitely.
Yeah, I don't know, to be honest.
Comedy wise, I can't lie. I think Another Hood's funny with Adam Deacon.
Yeah, that was funny.
You
I
know
like
what I
that
mean?
one. Yeah.
That was funny.
But we haven't got the same amount. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, but it's
Yeah,
developed.
scene's
It's
not been there.
I don't know why, but the urban scene over here is almost developing still.
No,
It's there. Don't get me wrong. It is there. I'm not saying it's not, but in the sense of all aspects. Obviously, we've got the music. You know what I mean? I don't know too much about the film. I've not seen as many urban films.
Yeah. Well, Rap Man's got obviously his thing coming out.
Yeah, but if you're talking about like a history sense from what we've already got,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say we have that many.
We don't have that many. Kidulthood, adulthood,
Yeah,
anotherhood.
I mean, if you were to say to me, name like a classic urban UK film out, they're the ones I would go to straight away.
What was that? What was that film where it was kind of in Birmingham and it was kind of like a musical, and it was the gangs. Remember that?
What was
Where?
that?
No,
Oh my
it's
days!
not.
remember that?
I remember.
I
but I don't know what it's called.
though.
It's a musical.
Yeah,
In Birmingham.
It's a musical in Birmingham about two gangs. Zampa. One was
Zampa.
Zampa and one was.
I don't
another
know,
one.
bro. I'll have to see.
I can't
I don't
remember
know.
innit? But I
A
mean,
musical. That's
I
interesting.
don't know if that was a classic because I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah,
Bullet Boy, was that Asher D?
yeah.
That's the thing, man. Like
Actually,
we've
got a
only,
lot of urban things.
yeah,
haven't
our
we?
scene is only so big right now. Do you know what I'm saying? And I don't know. Do you reckon it has been down to funding or something? Like,
I I
don't know. I
Because English artists in general, if you look at all types of music, English artists don't struggle. You know what I mean? They do well. And
What,
they
in
know-
music?
Yeah, in music.
yeah, but
They could go to America. There's certain people you hear singing, you hear them on the radio or see them on TV or whatever. You hear them, you don't even know they're English. You know what I mean? It's like certain people didn't know that Adele was English.
wow.
yeah, that's mad.
You know what I mean?
That's mad.
It's one of those. It's one of those things. But
Isn't
if
she
you-
with Skepta now or something?
Oh, I don't know. I
Yeah?
heard it. Yeah, I heard it. I heard it a while back, but I don't know. Until I hear it confirmed from either Adele or Skepta, I'm not saying nothing, bro. I don't know.
I can't find it.
But as for the scene, as for like a movie scene, I say maybe in the UK there wasn't a big enough understanding from the people in the companies that would mass produce films like this. So unless you was doing it independently, trying to make
about
a name for you. No, I mean just in the UK, like, so the media scene, the movie scene in the UK, whoever controls that, I don't know what company, Sony or whatever, all these companies, I don't think they had a great enough understanding of what urban UK scene is and what the urban life is in the UK.
I mean, look
so
at-
it's harder for them to promote something like that. So unless you're independent, creating it off your own back, there wouldn't have been classics.
It's like what they were saying in that Kano interview on Hot 97.
Yeah.
Yeah. The translation and just finding a way to have it mold together without changing it too much. But generally, when you mix, isn't that something that happens when you mix sound? It changes.
Yeah.
But what Kano was talking about was trying to, I think, keep it as it is. Do you know what I mean? Keep grime.
Yeah.
Is essentially what have grime translate, not to have some derivative of grime translate.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But I think there are certain things that that they were saying they need to find that bridge. They were talking about it already. Drake saw it. You know what I'm saying? The immigration in terms of places like Canada, and they were talking about New York,
Yeah.
right? Where there are certain cultures that exist there that also exist here.
Yeah.
Similarities.
There is ways to do it, man. But I think there has to be some sort of pioneer.
There's that though, but there's also the fact that how long has it been around, the UK scene? Like 2003.
This is what I mean. It's still developing.
Not long.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what's that, 16
Like, globe,
years?
yeah,
Compare that to like
international-
compare that
When
to
did
like the
Sugar Hill
16
Gang make
Oh,
rappers? They like 1979.
Yeah.
Yeah,
70s, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Mate, it's been like 40
America
years.
is a.
Do you know what I'm
is a-
saying? Like,
established.
It's different.
It's
Yeah, it's
established.
it's
established.
way more
The
established.
music over there has even evolved multiple times.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
exactly.
I feel like maybe with programs now like Top Boy, and that might gain more attention in the urban scene. Do you know what I mean? It might make America a sort like kind of snippet of what the UK is like.
Yeah.
Got it like in comparison to things like that. The urban scene.
Yeah. And you know what? You can even see it in comparison the levels of the scene. If you take Krept and Conan's show, where they done the Rap Game UK,
Yeah.
the level of
Similarities.
production
Yeah.
compared to the
American
show
type
on
shit.
Netflix,
Or making
Rhythm
a band.
and Flow.
even.
Yeah,
Rhythm
you
and
take
Flow.
Rhythm and Flow with Cardi B and all that. The production level, you can just tell there's way more money put into what the Americans are doing.
But that comes down to like being more established.
Yeah,
that's what it comes down to. It's just being more. It's ingrained more.
Yeah.
Into American society.
Yeah, man, but it's good though. Like,
but this will develop.
Yeah,
the UK scene will.
I love to see what it's gonna be like in even just 10 years. You know what I mean?
The way I see it now, I think the UK scene is probably at the top right now. To be honest, I don't see a lot of American.
Top of what though?
Yeah.
Well, if you gauge it from like a popularity kind of thing, things that are
talking
like
about global, on a global scale.
Yeah, right now I think UK is quite up there with
it's
the
popping.
music scene.
It's popping
with music. Okay, but what about everything else?
Not everything else. No,
that's what
just music right now because of the diversity in the UK scene with music. Like you got grime, hip hop, Afrobeat.
You got Japanese grime.
Yeah,
these Portuguese. The Brazilian grime guys now, French grime guys, Canadian
French grime,
yeah, the prime,
grime's mad.
The prime,
man. But it's good.
Can I? Yeah, go on.
No, go for it, man.
No, I just want to say in it, to all the companies out there, because you rap in the UK, it does not make you a grime artist.
No, that annoys me as well.
Stop calling every rapper in the UK a grime artist, and people that aren't even in the industry that are still doing it. The average Joe that are calling rappers in the UK grime artists when they're not grime. Please stop.
Yeah.
Because it really annoys me. Differentiate between the fucking genres of music.
Who are they calling?
Bro, I watched this program. I think it was something called Rapping Up North. Or something like Grime Up North. Sorry, it was called Grime Up North, and it was about up and coming grime artists or whatever.
Yeah.
But then their music wasn't grime.
What was it?
So there was one brother. I don't know how you would call it. It was kind of like a northern. What's that brother name? Squeaks. You know that kind of music Squeaks would make, but not but not good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it wasn't grime. You know. So, and then obviously on it, the people in the show, they made references like, I think one of the artists was gonna go meet Mist or something, and then the people were like, he's gonna go meet a grime artist, Mist or something, and then it's like
categorizations.
I don't know if it's just a miseducation.
Where was this based? This is a UK thing.
Yeah, so it's basically about normal people who's trying to make it in the grime scene,
right?
And it just basically has their families in it and all of this, and then you have certain other people. Okay. You know what I mean? But yeah.
And so they call it. What would you say?
I think the show was called Grime Up North. But my point is as well that the people in the show, I didn't really hear any real grime. There was one or two people that had a little grime flow, but it wasn't grime.
There's bare grime up north, bruv.
Yeah, there is
bare grime up north,
and that makes it worse.
Yeah,
because now you've ignored the people that actually do
exactly,
completely,
exactly.
Yeah. Completely.
That's my point. Just learn genres. I know it's all new in comparison to other like America and that with the scene, UK scene, urban scene, whatever. But differentiate between the genres. There's not just grime in the UK. There's hip hop. You got underground hip hop. You got Afro beats, bruv. You got so many, bruv.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Differentiate.
Yeah. Serious, man.
Well, now what do we think? Speaking about Asher D and all that, what do we think about Harvey fighting the MMA?
Oh snap!
I watched a fight of his today.
So he's been
he had a fight. Yeah, he's got a fight.
I didn't even know.
He fought someone called what's his name? Jack Sutton.
How was that?
He lost, but he didn't get knocked out, and they had the head guards on.
Okay, so
but he was alright, man. Do you know what I mean? He done this nice little. The guy was guarding, and he done this kind of like lean to, and as he come back in, he threw the right, and it went straight down the middle.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? His stance looked a bit wide. Looked like he was stretching, like.
Take the leg, yeah.
But I don't know how old this fight was as well. But the other brother won on points.
Was it this Fame MMA or whatever? Was it that?
I'll be real, I don't know.
So Harvey's fought before.
He's had a fight, yeah, man.
Okay, I didn't know.
Let me see.
Has he got an opponent then?
Yeah, but they've not said who it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of weird the way they advertise it.
Maybe they
They're
haven't solidified it, or the contract's not worked out.
Yeah.
It could be anything.
I didn't know he had a fight.
Yeah.
But Harvey, for me, he was a professional footballer. I mean, he's got to be in decent cardiovascular shape.
What, he was? Who did he? What, he played for? He played
Yeah.
in the Premier League.
Not Premier League, but like
Okay,
League One or something.
I
What was
suppose
it? I don't even know
League
the
One
leagues.
Championship.
Something like that, like
Yeah.
under the Premiership.
Right. Okay. Well, still, you have
But
to
that-
be good to get there. Now,
Yeah.
so he's obviously athletic,
Yeah,
and he's been fighting. How old is he?
I don't know. He's older now, and it must be late 30s at least.
It's good, man. I will watch it.
Yeah,
I will watch it.
I'll watch it. I mean, I just don't know where did this come
Jack
from?
Frazier.
Jack
Jack
Frazier.
Frazier. To be fair, there was that guy from The Only Way Is Essex. There was a guy from The Only Way Is Essex that fought, and he's pretty good, and he trained under Damien Trainer.
What did he? Boxing or Muay Thai?
Boxing. Actually, did he? No, I don't think he did. I think he was just boxing.
This is boxing, mate.
No,
This
I'm
is an
talking about-
MMA
I'm
fight.
talking about the guy you were just talking about.
That was MMA. That was MMA. So, and he's had a few fights now. He's doing pretty good. So, yeah, man. I mean, just because someone's from a TV show or whatever doesn't mean that they can't fight.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
Exactly.
And that's the thing as well, because this mate, what size are them gloves? Bro, what is that? It's like 18
Yeah,
ounce.
it's 18.
Okay.
He covers distance, though.
Yeah, he covers distance,
Yeah.
but he's quite wide with his stance.
All right.
That was obviously his first. Then,
Yeah, I mean, you know,
Yeah, long story
I
short.
didn't expect him to beat Muhammad
Yeah,
Ali.
yeah, yeah, of course.
So
But that's what's interesting.
that's a boxing match. Though.
This was 2017. This video got uploaded 2017.
The
so
thing is, what I'm saying is, Harvey is no stranger to training.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
getting, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know who he's fighting.
well, look, that fight was 2017. This is 2 years on. If he's been training,
But that's a boxing. This is MMA.
Gonna fight Romeo.
doing an MMA fight.
You know what I mean?
Who's the brother he's fighting?
I don't know.
They don't know yet. It's up in the air.
Watch
But-
it be Conor
I mean-
McGregor.
That's
So
not fair.
dumb this.
But this
bro.
is the thing, yeah. I'm saying from my point of view, Harvey's obviously he's in good shape. He's in good nick. Yeah. I mean, obviously he's not a pro.
Yeah.
He's not even amateur level. It's it's for money and publicity.
Yeah,
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean? At this point,
This is gonna happen more and more in the future, by the way.
Bruv, it's
I
already
think
happened
it's cool.
with-
I want to
good.
see it.
Yeah, I want to see it.
I want to see people
It
fight.
happened with, what's his name? Logan Paul and, what's his name?
Yeah, they're fighting again now,
When
and
is
I've
that?
been watching. And I've actually been watching the build
When
up
is
to
it?
this.
I don't
is it?
even
When
know.
is it? 'Cause
It's soon.
I've watched 2 of the press conferences.
Yeah. No, I didn't watch the. They're stupid. The press conference.
Bruv, it's
Bruv, don't watch the press conference.
Bruv, it's hilarious though when you watch guys who promote fights, and you watch I watch press conferences. If there's a fight I want to fucking see,
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch the press conference.
Yeah, of course. It's the build up, innit?
And when you see how it's done,
Mm.
and then you see what these men are doing,
Yeah.
it's like, okay. KSI is doing it a bit more legit. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Logan Paul's on these antics, bro. Do you know what I
But
mean?
this is the thing, yeah. I'm starting to think I like the way that KSI is training and he's doing this. Because did you watch the open workout that Logan Paul done?
no.
Yeah, I saw that.
Logan
I
Paul
saw
done
that,
an
I
open
saw that.
workout. Shannon Briggs was there. Let's
Yeah,
go,
yeah,
champ!
let's go,
yeah,
champ.
of course, yeah.
Look at
yeah,
his
yeah.
muscles, built like a.
yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Gladiator. And I'm like, mate, their muscles mean nothing, bro.
Yeah,
He was gassing him too much, bro.
Yeah.
When he smacked his hand, he was like, "Oh,
The
yeah,
muscles
let's
don't
go, champ."
mean anything. I'm telling you, they don't mean anything. So it was just interesting because I like the fact that KSI he hasn't let out any information.
Yeah,
this
he's
time.
not said much.
He's not said anything.
Yeah.
He's been having like his little interviews around with his people in the Mayweather
Yeah,
training camp and that. That was cool. Logan Paul, he looked extremely tired after the skipping. It wasn't really.
Are they being tested?
I don't know, but Logan Paul
Yeah, I
looked
don't know.
in
He's
very
jacked.
good nick.
Yeah, he did.
jacked.
He looks in good shape.
Yeah, so I'm looking at this guy. I'm thinking, okay, either you're naturally gifted
No, I think he generally is just quite
because he's
big.
a tall brother,
Yeah.
big brother as well.
Mm.
He wasn't a small guy.
Yeah, and he was a wrestler.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, he wrestled?
Yeah, he wrestled in high school or college or whatever it was.
Okay, yeah.
So, you know,
Snum.
he's a strong fella.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So, and he was doing like handstands and whatnot, relevant
Okay.
in a boxing match.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it comes down to technique. I don't know how much Shannon Briggs is training him.
Shannon Briggs is trying to get paid, innit?
That's
Yeah.
what it is.
Shannon Briggs trying to get
Yeah,
paid,
he just
bro.
wants
Let's go, champ!
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, he just wants
The
money.
way he was bigging him up was a little bit annoying, to be honest.
Who's
That's
training
a good
KSI?
The previous guy who trained him, what's his name? Vidal Riley. Riley.
What's he in the Mayweather camp?
No, well, he recently got signed to the money team.
Okay.
Which is
Yeah,
good.
Yeah, man.
he's a pro boxer, so young pro boxer, and that he looks decent. I mean, I haven't seen him have any tough fights. Obviously, that's how they do the
Yeah,
boxing.
build up. The
They
build
build
up.
you
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
you know what
yeah,
I mean?
of
Get your
course.
record looking
Yeah.
nice, so you can get the good fights. But yeah, man, it seems like they're doing some solid training.
Who you think's gonna win
I'm
then?
seeing. It's hard to tell. I mean,
was
the
a
first
draw, the
fight was a
first.
draw.
Yeah.
It went back and forth.
Bro, I
You know
didn't
what I'm
even
saying?
finish that fight, bro.
Personally,
KSI figured out
Yeah.
Paul towards the end.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, exactly.
He actually started moving his head.
I don't think
You know what I mean?
Logan Paul has the. I don't think he's technical enough. I think KSI is probably a lot more technical than
Do
he
you
is.
think Logan Paul's going to come in there and charge? Do you think that's
What did
what
he do
he's
the
going
first
to be
time?
aggressive?
He's gonna try use that little muscle he's just got.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's gonna try to influence it on him, bro.
Now, obviously, they've been studying tape. Because
No head
in
guards
the,
this time.
No head guards. That's a game changer.
Ah.
No head
Uh,
guards.
What gloves?
Don't know.
I think it's still 16 ounce. I don't know.
Hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. You know, it
See,
might because that changes it as well.
Yeah, exactly with the gloves.
Because 16 ounce fighting and 10 ounce fighting is different.
Yeah.
The punches feel different.
It might be a 10.
So-
10.
Yeah,
Could be.
if it's 10, that would be more interesting because it's like, alright, cool. Now you're gonna feel it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So that's cool. I mean,
I'll probably watch
I'm
it.
looking forward to it. In
I'm
a
not
way,
going to
to
pay
be
for
honest.
it, but I'm going to watch it still.
Yeah, how much is it anyway?
I don't
I
even know.
bro.
I don't
Probably gonna
know.
be like 20
No, but
or something.
haven't they got legit boxers underneath them fighting on the undercard as well?
What, there's an actual card.
Yeah, there's a card.
Where are they fighting?
Isn't it in where is it? KSI vs Logan Paul. So Logan Paul, blah, blah, blah. Logan Paul 2 matchroom boxing. Let's see what
You don't mention the
crap.
gloves. They mention.
Yeah, let's see. So you can get tickets, blah blah. So he got Billy Joe Saunders fighting on the undercard.
Swear
You
down.
got
Yeah.
proper fighters fighting, mate. For a world championship as well, WBO, super middleweight championship.
There's money in this arena,
Yeah,
bro.
mate, what's his name?
man.
Who's the promoter? That's all he wants.
Eddie Hearn.
Come
We're
on,
gonna
man.
We're going to make £1 billion
So
fight.
you got some
£1 billion
actual
fight.
fighters here, man.
Yeah.
You got some actual fighters, but I'm not sure how much the pay-per-view is. Booking details. Here we go. At the Staples Center in Los Angeles. So November the 9th is when the fight is actually happening. Should be interesting, you know.
Yeah, man.
Bro, UFC, bro.
Coming up.
Masvidal versus Nate
Woo!
Diaz.
It's £10.
For the fight.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sky Box Office.
They're trying to lure man
I
in
might
with
actually-
them.
I might watch it. But the thing is, the timing,
Oh.
the
What?
time that it will come on in LA, I'm not gonna watch
Oh,
that.
Yeah,
mate.
stupid.
I'll watch it the next morning.
5 in the morning.
Yeah, I might watch the replay or something. But
Yeah, that's crazy.
yeah, I'm not watching that live.
Yeah,
no
man.
way.
I value my
Who's
sleep.
fighting in the?
Bruv, you got a few fights, bruv. You got Darren Till versus Masvidal.
No. Gastelum.
I mean, Nate Diaz versus Masvidal. Then you got Darren Till versus Gastelum.
Now, first of all, who do you think takes that fight? The first one.
What, the Nate Diaz Masvidal?
Yeah.
Nate. And I'm only saying
I
Nate
don't
because
even
he's
know.
a zombie.
I think if Masvidal activates the low kicks, as I've been saying,
That's true.
because that's how Conor beat him. At the end of the day,
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
Landed a lot of low kicks.
Yeah, I think and Masvidal's got he knows Muay Thai, so he's got kind of a Muay Thai style going. He knows to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you think Masvidal will go in there and try and clean up Like just
actually-
going there and just trying to
Yeah,
finish.
The
I-
thing is,
I
if he
think that's what
does
he's
that,
gonna wanna
what's
do.
his cardio like? I don't know, because at the end of the day, we know Nate's got cardio.
He's got cardio.
Yeah?
I've never watched a Masvidal fight and looked at him and been like, this guy's fucking tired.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I
Okay.
mean? Yeah, I've never seen that.
All
But
right, we might see-
yeah.
Nate's a bit like he's a bit mad with it though.
No, Nate's a cardio machine.
He's a zombie, bruv.
Yeah,
He doesn't
yeah.
stop. He
Yeah.
just keeps coming, bruv.
But this is the thing, yeah. So we know from what I've seen, Masvidal fights kind of in bursts, and he's got some dangerous boxing.
Yeah.
He's
Um,
clever.
yeah.
He's clever. He seeks opportunity.
I think you're right with the kicks though.
Yeah, look.
If he activates the low kicks, man, woo. Even feint a low kick, go up top, get him in the head. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the. I don't think you're going to outlast Nate Diaz. So you need to find a way to slow him down, stop the movement, to the point where he doesn't even want to stand anymore. I don't know if you can break someone like him. That's the thing.
I reckon we're going to see a lot of fence holding, bro.
Fence holding.
Yeah,
What? Because
just
that's how
push
Nate
him
fought
against
Pettis.
fence. Just,
Yeah.
I'm
Was it
you're going to
Pettis?
see
Yeah.
a lot of that, man. Because if you want to, he's going to want to shut down Masvidal, bro.
Mm.
You know what I mean? You don't really want to stand in front of that guy too tough.
The
It's
reach
dangerous.
is a but the thing, obviously where Nate's got a longer reach, Masvidal knows how to get inside.
Yeah.
So it should be interesting. If he stays out of range and then comes in when he needs to come in, you should be alright. I mean, it's hard to really tell. Nate's not really a knockout fighter, so you're not gonna. He did wobble Conor, but that's partly as well because Conor's very tired.
Very tired, yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I don't think Nate's going to knock him out. I think Masvidal is capable of knocking him out, though. Or battering him.
Yeah, Masvidal is
So,
definitely.
my money is actually on Masvidal. Obviously, you can't count Nate out, but
Who do you want to win though?
I don't have a... I like
Don't
both
have a
of them, so
preference.
I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
like- Who else is fighting?
Darren Till, Gastelum.
I've gave my opinion on this anyway, but I like Darren Till, man. I want him to win.
Yeah, he's had bad luck recently, though, isn't it?
I want him to win. We might see a change at the heavier weight class. So.
Yeah, that's true.
Gastelum's no joke, man. Them fucking hands, bro. You know what I mean?
No joke.
Yo, Paulo Costa,
What?
out of the fight.
Doesn't Israel want to fight? He's gonna fight Yoel now.
Why?
I saw that on
Wow.
Israel's Instagram. If Paulo's out of the fight, then he's gonna fight Yoel.
Yo. that's
I don't think he cares. I
it's
think
great. It's great. I love it.
Either way, 185 is a nice place for fights. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, man. Look at all the people you got. Oh, what happened to Weidman? He's on a down. Like,
He's talking about retiring. Man.
yeah, man.
Yeah,
He needs
yeah,
to stop
yeah.
now.
Johnny Walker.
Johnny Walker
Johnny Walker. Have you seen this brother? This
No.
this Brazilian.
with a name like Johnny Walker.
I think he changed his name. He
Okay.
may have changed his name.
I was thinking.
Yeah. Johnny Walker he's the guy who broke his arm or dislocated his shoulder by doing the worm. You know, after he knocked out that brother with that ridiculous knee, bro. He does this salute, and then he drops down to do the worm. Yeah, and you can see he just
That's
dislocates
jokes.
his arm instantly.
That's
But he's one of those guys. He's got, you know how Adesanya gives him so many different looks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you
yeah.
know what I mean? Like constantly, faintly different, weird shit. Do you know what I mean? That you see. I can see the exact same nature in Johnny Walker, but obviously at 205.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? All these different things, playing and the playfulness,
Yeah.
the not really caring and just sort of being in the moment type thing.
Yeah.
That's what I see from this guy as well. It's you could almost call it naivety, but it's a strong attribute to have. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like he only believes in himself. Do you know what I mean? Nothing else. Doesn't even look like there's doubt. And he wants to fight John Jones,
Does he?
and he's knocked out everyone he's fought so far.
Johnny Walker.
Yeah,
Oh,
which
Do
is
you know?
good.
Do you know who's fighting? Derek Lewis. He's fighting. Saturday.
Black Beast.
Yeah, he's fighting. Saturday. I don't know who he's fighting though.
He got away with that name, but that name is sick, bro.
the Black Beast.
Yeah. This sounds like some porn
I
star.
mean, there's two ways it can go with him. Really, it's either he's gonna knock the person out, or it's gonna be a boring fight. So
Blagoy Ivanov.
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 Oh, Ivanov. Wait, hold on.
Ivanov.
Oh, I don't know who that is. I thought I
Yeah,
knew
like,
that
that's
was.
what I don't know.
You know, there's hella man called Ivanov and all them names there, bro. I don't
Stephen
know.
Thompson,
Stephen
Who's
Thompson's
he fighting?
Vincent Luke.
I don't know who that is. Vincent Luke. I mean, Stephen Thompson.
Till dealt with
has
him,
he
didn't he?
peaked now, or what? Like,
Well, his last fight was Till, wasn't it? Till,
it?
yeah, Till won that fight.
really? He hasn't fought in that long.
I think. I can't recall any other fight since then.
Who's that?
Wonderboy.
Oh,
Has he fought since Till?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I see him doing.
haven't
I see him doing a training thing with someone. He was training someone.
He makes videos, innit? He's like a
Yeah, I
blogger
can't
now.
remember where it was.
Mm.
And Kevin Lee,
Kevin Lee, Jason
Yeah.
who?
Gregor Gillespie.
Gillespie.
Kevin Lee's another guy, just don't seem to get that break, man.
Gregor Gillespie,
Yeah.
13-0.
Yeah, man. I mean, it should be a good card, you know.
Yeah, man. There's a few fights.
There should be a good card still. I mean, I'd watch all the top 4 at least. I mean, top 5. Kevin Lee as
Yeah.
well. So I mean, it's okay. It's not gonna smash any records. You know what I mean?
Darren
So-
Till was middleweight.
So Conor McGregor's been doing these press conferences, yeah, but he hasn't actually got a solid opponent.
I don't know what he's doing. I don't know who.
Well, he
I
called
was-
out Nate, didn't he?
yeah,
called out
the
Nate.
winner of Nate Masvidal.
I think he said something about Khabib.
And then he wants the winner Khabib.
He wants to avoid Khabib and Rorschach.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pilton.
I wonder if
he
he's
wants-
got his spark back. Who knows?
Didn't he say something about
Maybe.
Ferguson
Mm.
in that?
Oh, Tony Ferguson's gonna fight Khabib next.
No, that's what he said. He said he
Yeah.
wants to
That
fight
might not
the
happen.
winner of that.
Don't say
No,
that.
because I can't remember the reason, but I heard it might not happen. Someone told me the other day.
No, don't say that.
I want it to happen though.
El Kukui needs to come true, blood.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? He needs to come true.
Yeah,
Do
he
the
fights like
job.
once a year, man.
Exactly. It's true. And it's always good though. That's the thing.
Yeah,
Whenever you
yeah,
see
yeah.
Tony, it's always good. Like there's no you never see Tony Ferguson and you know and not be entertained. Bro.
Yeah.
Man
Yeah, yeah,
doing
of
all
course.
weird fucking
Bruv, he's unorthodox. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Watch
The
that
rolling
guy.
pole is on the floor and that.
I want to see that. Don't say that won't happen. Don't even put it in the ether. Do you know what I
Alright,
mean?
cool. Listen, I want to bring in a new segment, yeah, called... I don't know what I want to name it. But it's called...
It's a good start,
Something
though.
about advice, yeah? Alright, cool. So I'm going to take random posts from online where people are asking questions, asking advice from the online community, Reddit, Twitter, wherever, yeah?
Okay.
And we can give our take on it.
Alright.
Yeah?
Yeah, man.
Alright, cool. So there's this one dude who posts his name's Throwaway 5151515555. Now, he says my boss, who is 50, threatened to fire me if I don't keep sleeping with her after I got a new girlfriend. Now, so me, 18, the guy's 18, his boss is 50. Threatened to fire me if I don't keep sleeping with her after I got a new girlfriend. I've had this job for 2 years already, and I've progressed so much here. She's working as HR, but she also hires employees and everything. I started messing with her months ago, and I recently got into a relationship with a close friend of mine that I've known for years. I told my boss, she didn't understand. She was pissed and told me she still expected me to work extra for her. I told her I can't anymore because I'm in a serious relationship, but then she said, remember that I'm the boss and I can fire you at any moment I want to. I don't want to lose my job, but I also don't want to cheat on my girlfriend. How could I get her to not fire me without having to cheat?
To not fire him.
Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? One, how much do you value this job?
Right.
Two, what's your personal preference on it? Because the way I see it, you don't seem comfortable with just sleeping her and taking her money, saying that she's a boss. Sort of thing.
It's peak.
But that's what I mean. It comes
He's
down to
in a
personal
relationship.
preference.
He's got bills to pay. He needs a
How
job.
old is he? 18.
He's 18.
Yeah, he's 18.
And he just
the
got
lady's 50.
with a girl that's like a close friend in a sense, and he just got with her.
So yeah,
and he's sleeping.
he's
with
been
her.
messing around with his boss, but then now he's got with this person that he's known for years, and he wants his boss to back off, basically.
All right, cool. This is what you do. Yeah. First of all, you blackmail her. Why are you threatening me at work about work?
You need the evidence first.
Huh?
You need the evidence first.
Exactly.
If you're gonna blackmail someone,
You got phones
you need
now
dirt.
that
Yeah,
record.
cool.
Yeah.
Then I'll record it.
Yeah.
That's what he needs to do. So he needs.
Get a dictaphone, record it.
You don't need a dictaphone. You got a voice note thing on your phone.
Yeah, I know, but still, it's more detective like.
Where's it? Hey,
Bruv,
1995,
Sherlock
bro.
It's certified, bruv.
Listen, you don't need a dictaphone, yeah? But what I would say is get the voice note going, yeah? At any point when you feel like this person's going to approach you, yeah, you go on your phone, act like you're doing something, activate the voice note, record, put it in your pocket, yeah? And when she says some sly stuff, like things about, I can fire you if you don't fuck me, then there you go.
There's your dirt, man.
There's your dirt.
But over here, you're not legally allowed to record someone without them.
That's not. I don't know where this is actually. So I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, if it was over here, do you know what I mean? You're not legally.
You're not
legal. Yeah, exactly.
But that's a threat.
Yeah, it's a threat, but
Depends,
you're
man.
still recording it, and I don't think it would hold as much weight in a courtroom.
Okay, then what you should do is you should go to a legal advisor.
No, you do it in a public place.
What do you mean doing it?
Bro, you can record anything you want in a public
Yeah,
place.
but the person is not going to. The person's not going to do it with anyone. Oh, I get what you mean about public place.
Yeah.
But then this is happening in the workplace. So let's say they won't get them in the workplace. Where this is happening is at work.
Yeah.
They're doing the thing at work.
No, this is what. Okay, I'll link you. Come, let's go link. We'll go sit down somewhere, or come to my yard, or I'll come to your house, or whatever, with the intention of breaking up with you. I'm going to break up with you.
that's a good one.
And I'm going to record it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That way, you got your thing. She doesn't know you got it. Plus, if you really want to let your new missus what's going on, you can let her know that, like, crazy bitch. You know what I'm saying? This is my situation. Do you want to deal, or do you not? Or you just deal with it on the sly and just blackmail the bitch.
Well, this is the thing, yeah, because you need to she needs to be in danger so you don't get fired. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, she needs to be the one that's incriminated.
Yeah.
Because if you suddenly stop sleeping with her and then she fires you and you don't have any evidence, then there's no way you can prove it. So you need to incriminate her. When you do the thing where you're meeting outside the work, you need to ask questions or steer the conversation in the way of, I don't want to do this anymore, and provoke the reaction out of her. Do you know what I'm saying? Where she says, you know what, I could fire you if you don't eat my fucking pussy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's it. So I think it's a bit detective like and undercover, but that's the situation you're in.
Like I said, it depends on if you really value this job enough
Just
to care.
find another job.
Do you know what I mean? I mean, yeah.
Well, that's what he said. He's been progressing really well there.
Oh, I see. So he wants.
So
to
he
stay
doesn't
there.
want to leave his job because this.
Is this like a? What, did that say he works for like a private company and the woman owns the company, or is she just a boss?
She works in
She's
HR
just
and
there?
she's a manager or whatever.
Okay, then I don't know. What's the job?
It doesn't matter the job. The situation is this. You know what I mean? You know the situation.
Alright.
It doesn't matter what they're doing.
Yeah, that's the only thing you can do then. Record her. You know what I mean? And try catch her saying some crazy shit.
That's all mad.
That's what you can do.
That's
How do you
a
know
mad
situation? How do you not
situation.
at least try and put her in her place?
Yeah.
How do you not at least try and put her in her place? man?
When it started, did she threaten him first to say you need to fuck me?
No,
in a
he
sense?
didn't go that deep into it.
Or did they just fuck and then as time's gone on, like she's just getting more demanding and
No,
threatening?
listen. I think it was a mutual deal
Yeah.
at first, and then where he's got a girlfriend now, he doesn't want to do it anymore, and she's gone like, "What?" Do you know what I mean? So, boy, that's it. Record the thing, innit?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't know, man.
But
Is that
listen-
the only one? You got another one?
I mean, there's others, but I'll look for them, innit?
Yeah.
So, there's this other one. Basically, this girl is too afraid to break up with her boyfriend. Apparently, he's super clingy and creepy without being, So, how does she break up with her creepy, clingy boyfriend without being harassed or murdered? So,
What's with all these
What?
flipping
So let me. It's quite a
psychopaths,
long.
bro.
You can see this. It's quite long, innit? So.
Bruv, that's hella detailed. You need to read that.
Alright, cool. I've been with my boy. So this was submitted again to Reddit by Nardalay. Yeah. I've been with my boyfriend for 2 years, but in all honesty, I've really only liked him for about half the time. He's rude to me. He body shames me. He talks down everything to me. He hates everything I'm interested in: biology, sports, music, books, etc. Shames and guilts me for not being sexual and hates my friends. Why are you with this person? Wait, what?
I don't understand.
Hold on. But he puts me on a pedestal of perfection.
What?
I'm baffled.
So what, is
Hold
he
on.
putting you on a pedestal as of perfection, or is he fucking abusing you?
So-
Like
It's a weird one. Alright, cool. So, I don't like him. I actually resent him.
bruv, is this a troll? Is this a troll?
No,
It
hold on.
sounds kind of trolly, man.
No, hold on. We might find out it's a troll, but it's funny anyway. So, but I resent him. I've been wanting to break up with him for a year. A year!
What?
Who does that?
No.
Why can't she break up with him?
A year? Hold on, we're going to get to that. But I'm scared of what he'll do and scared of my past experiences with breaking up with men. Last time I broke up with a guy, he stalked me, harassed me, and threatened me for months. My current... What's wrong
Why are
with
you
Donny,
choosing
bro?
these people?
What's wrong with
Why?
you?
You know what I'm saying?
Maybe you're the problem. Maybe your
Yeah,
selection of...
your selection is terrible.
That's
Hold
what
on.
it sounds like, mate.
My current BF and my last BF are eerily similar.
Oh,
Are they twins?
And I can see the current BF doing the same. He gets angry and upset when I don't want to have sex. And he's on antidepressants. Oh, she's on antidepressants. And tells me I need to go to the doctor or go off my antidepressants. His sexual fulfillment is more important than my mental health. When I tell him no, he just continues groping me. And when I fight him off, he'll huff and puff and just go to his room and jerk off. It's funny, but you know what I'm saying? Alright, cool. Let's be grown-ups here, bro. Alright, look. He's also incredibly clingy, which makes me the most afraid of breaking up with him. In his entire life, he really doesn't have many other friends aside from me. I was moving into my apartment a few months ago and he called me every 30 minutes asking if he could come over and sleep over. Okay. Wow. He also gets upset when I tell him he can't sleep over because I have a class in the morning or I need to study. Once he came over for dinner and 1 a.m. rolled around, I told him it was time for him to leave and he just laughed and stayed put. Ooh. I had to text my best friend and ask her to call me in a fake panic, saying I needed to come see her so he would leave. Of course, that took an hour of him explaining he needed to leave so I could attend my friend. Oh, man!
Alright, cool. I ain't gonna lie, it sounds like a troll, but if it's not, what the fuck are you doing? You need to get out, bruv.
shoot him.
You know what I mean? You need
That's
to get
not real
out.
advice.
Shoot that guy, bro.
This is
I don't even
Yeah,
know.
man, this sounds life and death, man. You need to do
Yeah, I
something.
don't know what's going on there, but you need to seek help. And it's not on Reddit.
Yeah.
Man, so
Serious.
it's not on the road.
It's not on Reddit, blood.
It's a bit weird because
Yo, hit the ejector seat, bruv. Disappear.
that's what she needs to do. In this situation, hold on. In this situation, she needs to do that. Because
does.
it seems
Yeah.
like she literally just needs to change her phone number, go ghost, yeah, and just disappear. But the thing is, if she works somewhere, he's gonna know where she works.
Oh,
Do you know what I'm saying?
How long?
Where her parents live.
How long has she been with the
Things like
brother?
I don't know, but it said she's wanting to break up with him for a year.
so
A
a year
year.
plus, maybe
I
a
don't
couple
get
years,
this.
3 years, 4 years.
Yeah, I mean, bruh.
Alright, cool. Yeah, you gotta kill him.
Let it go. Yeah.
No, you don't have to kill him. I think we're just gonna have to go through with it, man. You know what I mean?
What do you mean? Get pregnant for
No,
it, man.
wait, no, continue the relationship.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Just you know what? Just deal with it.
Continue the relationship.
Man
with
said just
fear.
go through with it.
Just deal with it.
Continue the relationship with fear, bro.
He's gonna name the kids after his fucking second cousin. I don't even know.
Yo. Oh man.
Run.
Yeah.
Run.
But this is my advice: is just do it. Just break up with him.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you just got to go through with it.
Do you know what I mean?
But get a strap. Or get
a
like
strap.
a knife or something.
Break up with him in a public place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't know what he's gonna do.
Then change your phone number, then change your address.
At least then, when you go for the restraining order, you've got something.
Witnesses.
You know what I mean? You've got something. He was arrested in Starbucks. Do you know what I mean?
After a broke
Exactly. He tried to throw his fucking toffee latte at me. You know what I mean? And they shifted him.
Guys can be so weird. Yeah. Guys can be so creepy, man.
Yeah, of course. Hormones, man.
Oh,
Hormones.
Bro, I don't know. Man. Some people got problems, man. I don't know.
I don't even know. You just got to break up with him in a public place.
Yeah, man.
And just hope he's not waiting for you. You need to
Bro, what can you do?
It is
just gotta
tricky.
you gotta kill
because
him.
especially in this country,
Yeah.
the whole stalking thing and harassment thing is quite sketchy, because if you haven't got, even if you've got proof that someone's kind of stalking you, the police won't actually do anything about it.
You can't, can you? You got no evidence. You need evidence.
Yeah.
It's not what you know. It's what you can
Even
prove.
if you've got messages of the person saying, you know, I
Yeah.
saw you go into your house last night or whatever. Like,
Oh yeah, there's got to
Do
be
you know what I'm saying?
physical
Yeah.
proof of stalking.
yeah.
But I'm assuming if he's that bad, like, and you did try to avoid him, you'll have so many text messages on your phone,
I saw you walking your dog.
and
the
that's
other day.
evidence. That's evidence.
You go jogging at 7 o'clock.
I always
It's
hate
Wednesday.
But because you've been with him, because
He knows your whole shit.
yeah, because you've been with him so long, he's gonna come to your mum's yard, everything. Like he's gonna be chilling there in the kitchen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
At the end of the day, you got to break up with him. Whatever comes. That's your fault. You need to stop picking these creeps.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, the issue is you're picking dudes who are creepy.
Yeah.
Go for the dude that you wouldn't usually go for, and just see how it goes.
Yeah, be more selective.
Become Buddhist.
Or just don't
That's a
be in a
become
relationship. You know what I mean? I think, you know what? This is completely going off subject, yeah. But how do you feel about dudes who kind of just let their girlfriend like post revealing pictures online? Do you
Oh,
think
bro.
that's-
Either they have an incredible connection and relationship as to where he trusts her like to the nth degree, yeah, or he's a cuck, bruv. I don't understand. Like, maybe, alright, so what about if your girl is a model? You kind of have to let that swing, don't you?
She's bringing in the bread.
Yeah.
Who's dating
that's the
strippers
thing.
and really trying to make them their baby moms?
No one, man.
No,
Apart
no
from
one.
them dudes that they fall into, make him thinking that they actually have something with them.
I mean, everybody's got different relationships, but honestly, if your girl is posting pictures like that online, good luck to you, my son. You know what I mean?
It's true still.
Just have your
But like you said, it is down to the
just have your
relationship,
parachute
innit? But
ready.
That's like,
Yeah.
would you let your girl go out and the titties just
Here are my
there,
tits.
like,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like crowd is here are my tits. You know what I mean? And then complain about misogyny.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like,
yeah,
"Meh,
yeah.
okay, whatever, bruh.
Yeah. Like if you, let's say your girl wants to go out in this, cause you know how girls get, bro. They get
Yeah.
this
Yeah,
thing where
yeah,
it's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
you just want to control, but like, you know what I'm saying? And what if she was to wear something revealing,
That's
but uncomfortably revealing for you? Like, mate, you're dressing like a complete slut.
yeah. Like you got the
What
guy,
are you gonna
innit?
do?
Bro, tell her straight.
What if she's like, nah, bun it, like I'm going out. I'm
Okay,
going
bro.
out like this.
Alright, see
Different
you later. I'm
men have-
going out then.
You're going out.
Yeah.
Okay.
What you doing? What you doing? Like, your
The
mum
problem
doing.
is not that she's going out. Do you know what I'm saying? That doesn't solve anything.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
You know what I mean? Like, it's where it's like crossing your kind of morals and that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it depends what you want from your relationship, innit?
How deep into the relationship are you?
For 5-6 years.
Oh,
Oh, then by that point you should at least have a mutual respect for one another and
What if she
opinions.
goes through a phase where she's like, you know what?
what's her job? What does she do for a living?
You like me now?
Well,
Take me now.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, personally, man, it's quite tricky because I was just thinking about it and I was like, it's a tricky one. Still.
You know, it is, you can't control someone.
Exactly.
You can't. People are gonna do what the fuck they want to do.
Yeah.
You can't control someone.
Either you're willing to do
And
that
I
or you're not.
think a bit of happiness comes from just accepting that fact.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Maybe.
Because you can't do certain things, and it's inevitable. People do what they want to do. So yeah, you gotta accept the fact, man. You might be a bit happier.
Yeah.
Stop thinking you
Equality
can control
got-
situations.
What's that?
You call it a no answer.
Oh, no.
Bruv, come on, man. Who wants that in their life, bruv? Fuck off.
No one.
Like, come on, man.
No one wants that in there.
That's a
unless you're into that.
Yeah, unless you're into that.
yeah, bro. I don't know, man. I was watching TV the other day and I saw this. Yeah, the this couple adopted a kid.
Oh!
Yeah, that-
Oh, what he was older.
Couple, adopted a
Oh,
kid.
the midget.
Yeah.
The dwarf. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
adopted this
shit.
kid, thinking, okay, the kid's 6
Is that the kid?
Yeah, yeah.
Let me see.
The kid is 6 years old. Yeah, Michael Barnett, I think
Oh,
the
shit.
guy's name is, and his wife, Katie, I think her name
Yeah.
was. They decide, yeah, we're gonna adopt a kid. They noticed that.
What? This is the?
Yeah, that's the kid.
Is that a man or is it
No,
a girl?
it's a little girl, apparently. Right, so they've adopted this girl. The whole adoption process was shady. They said it was very rushed. You know what I mean? And it was something weird about it. But they got this kid in the house. You know what I mean? Running around doing kid shit. But one day they noticed this kid, yeah, has got a bush, bro. She's got full adult bush, blood. Yeah, and you're thinking, hold on, this kid is 6, bro. I know she's a dwarf or a midget, whatever you want to call her. Yeah, but dwarfs and midget, are they born with bush?
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So
yeah.
you're like, what's going on? So they try and find out, blah blah blah, and they when they confronted the kid started to get pissed, right? It started acting up. Do you know what I mean? When they started inquiring about the age of the kid, he's like, oh, fuck, blah, 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 blah.
She's gonna figure me
I
out.
think
I'm on the cover. I'm just trying to get free. I'm trying to get a free ride.
we're speaking Polish and that. Yo.
How am I gonna get through?
Yeah. So the kid started to get pissed, right? And my man said one night he woke up and the kid was standing over him with a borer.
No. That's like that film. You know that film, The Orphan? Have you seen that film, The Orphan?
No.
Bro, watch that film, bruv. It's a similar thing, bruv. It's basically they adopt a little kid, yeah, and then it turns out to be a 30-year-old woman who's killed people and shit. It's fucking freaky, bruv.
Mate, from there, I'll kick her in
Bruv,
the
you know what I'm
fucking
saying?
face.
Something's happening,
Yeah, I'm
man.
saying.
Nah, bruv, you're getting slapped off the
This
back.
ain't right. Funny. I'm not being funny, but
Someone's
looking at her, you can tell. You can tell it's a
Something going on.
midget.
Something going on.
You can
there.
tell. That's a bit weird, isn't it? It's a bit
But what
sadistic,
did
bruv.
he do? She just did he
Right.
be like, oh, put the knife down? Like,
I guess, but I think it was at that point where it escalated, right? But
I'll escalate
he
her
said she
chin,
would
bro.
do because he had to escalate the chin. Yeah, man.
You
Bro.
can't be pulling up to me with a knife. Sleeping, bro.
Oh no!
The fact that you didn't
Yeah.
you didn't even attack me.
You just stood over
You
me
just
with a
stood
knife.
over
Like,
me,
what?
like,
You know what I mean?
like say I won't do something.
Oh,
Do you know what I'm saying?
oh.
Soon as you ain't got that knife anymore, I'm beating you up, bro. Are you mad? This ain't normal. I'll beat you up and lock you in a
I'll
room,
put
bro.
you
Lock
in
you in the bathroom.
Oh no! But yeah, he said she would do things like that because he had 2 other kids, yeah, and they'd be crossing the road in traffic, and she would take the kids' toys in the middle of traffic and throw them up in the air.
In the middle of
In the middle of traffic, bruv. She would throw the kids' toys, so the other 2 kids are like, oh,
they
what
run
am I
back in.
doing? And they try and run back into the traffic.
Oh, God. Yo,
Bro,
This kid
what
is
is
plotting
going
to
on? How
kill
did this
you, bro.
happen, bro? How did she even get into the system, bro? What happened,
planted her
fam?
there?
Who had a breakdown, fam, in the system, fam?
Bruv, you know what happened? They just found her somewhere in it and they assumed she was.
This
is what happened.
Fam, are you
They
deep what
found
you're
her.
saying, fam? Do you know how weird it is, fam?
They found. This is what happened. They found her in some kind of house fire or something where everyone died.
No, this is how
She
the
was
film
a kid.
was. This is how the film was.
Was it?
Yeah, bro. No, I'm telling you.
And she just rolled with it. She was like, you know what? What else can I? Yeah, I'm saying like,
Bro, when you deep it, it's fucking weird though, bro.
Bro, she started.
You know this?
Yeah, bro.
They made her get her own yard. They made her get her own yard. She lives down the road from them.
Nah, move. You need to be a 20-mile radius. I don't need you anywhere near me. Listen, if I live in London, you're moving to Aberdeen, fam. You're living somewhere else, fam. Norway,
She tried
bro.
to do them. She tried to do them in court, man.
What? Bro, what planet is this?
She took them to court, man.
How are you gonna take it to court? Bro, she was a big woman.
She tried to kill you and your kids, and she took you to court. Oh no! It's not. I don't believe that.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, charges drop. Oh,
That's crazy, bro. And you know what? The fact that they found a place for her near where they already live
Bro,
is
that's
crazy to me, bro.
what were you thinking?
Nah, man. Nah, bruv. And you know what? If I remember from the video correctly, they said that she was functioning well. She was going to the supermarket.
Yeah, bruv.
doing all her own shit. Like,
What?
she just snapped out of
she's
it.
out here.
What do you mean she snapped out of
She
it,
let
bro?
her bathe. She let you bathe her.
Oh
She's a
shit!
psycho, fam.
Yeah,
Wow.
100.
That's what I
Yo,
mean, bruv.
bruv.
People
Didn't
are
she
weird,
said?
bro.
She said to the parents, "I'm trying to kill your kids."
Yeah, she told them. She told them that. She told them that.
And after that, you let her move in.
No, man. What is going on?
No, fam. After she said that, I would have thrown her into the fucking traffic, bro. What do you mean? You're trying to kill my kids? You're not my kid. I adopted you, bitch.
Bro, I need to see why this happened, bruv. I need to see the background to this, bruv.
You got the cheek to say that,
Bruh, moral
You're
of the
gonna
story
try and
is
kill my kids.
my kids,
be careful adopting midgets. Yeah,
bruv. Listen, just
It
don't
could go
adopt no
very
kids,
wrong.
man.
Don't adopt.
I'm joking. Obviously, adopt because there's kids
Yeah,
you
yeah,
want.
of
So they must have changed all the paperwork on that, the date of birth, everything, innit?
Something's going on Yoshi pattern that, bro.
They took her. They,
No.
they, they
How
actually-
though?
they
How?
took her
She's
to
not
a-
there,
They
fam.
took her to a
I don't
psychologist
get it.
who spoke to her and determined her age, innit? Like around the age that she's at. So yeah, bro, she's a big grown fucking woman, bro.
Mate.
My worst nightmare, fam.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, man. That's like for another story about adoption. There was this lady, this black lady, who adopted a child, but she had her own child that was younger than the child she adopted.
Right.
And this this lady was on trial, yeah, for killing the child that she adopted, because the child that she adopted was abusing her actual child.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like
Okay,
doing her
yeah,
mad
yeah,
things, like nasty things, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? And she ended up killing the child. Now she's in prison.
Oh shit, boy.
Whose fault? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
It's
it
that
doesn't.
question of, alright, take this. Yeah. I remember I used to buy Games Master magazine. Back
Yeah,
in the day.
same back in the day, yeah.
When when on the back of it, like obviously there's always some shit on the back. On the back of this was the time Resident Evil come out here long fucking time ago, bro. Right, I'm gonna change it from the guy who creates the T virus to Hitler. Right? So if you saw baby Hitler, yeah, knew what Hitler was going to do, yeah, you know that child is gonna grow up to be Hitler. Oh shit, you've gone back in time, you see this baby, bruv. What'd you do?
I got 3 answers.
Abduct.
One, don't change history.
Right?
2, if you were to change history, you don't necessarily have to kill him. You can nurture him in a different way.
You might not even exist.
Yo, put him in Central Africa.
Yeah.
Yeah? Drop Hitler in
Do
Central
you get what I'm
Africa.
saying?
bruv.
You
That's what I'm
can
saying,
raise him a
abduct him.
different way, or boom, you kill him. They're the only answers.
Dead off.
Yeah.
Really and truly.
Yeah.
But then sometimes, like I said, better the devil, you know. Let
Would you
history
reckon
be.
that would spawn some next?
might be
You
something worse.
never know.
Yeah.
You might
Mao.
get some mad
And
creatures
Mao
come up from underground,
Genghis.
bruv. Some mad, weird alien shit happen, bruv.
Yeah.
Never know.
That's true, man.
Yeah. True. Don't fuck with history.
Butterfly effect. Don't
Don't
change
mess
it.
with history.
Butterfly effect.
Well,
It's like if someone says, yeah, it's your fault, you can say, yeah, well, technically it's my fault. It's butterfly effect, isn't it?
yeah.
Say that about anything.
Well, you might not exist. That's the thing. If
Yeah.
you kill Hitler, you might not exist in the future.
That's true. Also, that is very true. Also,
Think about it.
yeah. Think dad's dad, I believe, was in the army.
Mm-hmm.
Right. He was stationed, I think, Morocco
Yeah.
is what he said, and dad on mum, granddad on mum's side was in the Navy, stationed in Canada.
Mm.
So when you think about that, that's fucking insane.
Yeah.
The history of that,
Yeah.
that's mad. A Welshman in Canada, a Nigerian stationed in Morocco. The families at some point collide. That's
Yeah.
kind of mad.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Yeah, man. You never know what you're gonna change if you,
Mm.
especially a major event like that. That would have changed everything. There would never been a world war. That's such a major event in history. You know.
That's so true.
It's like trying to change. Could you like if you knew Titanic was gonna sink? Would you tell someone? Would you try to prevent it as much as you could?
I don't know, but would that change history?
Yeah,
well, yeah, because
if you think about it, it's a massive event. Like,
Yeah.
even though it wasn't like a war in the sense of a war, like large scale, it was still quite a major event because it's so talked about in this like culture and history.
I suppose that would contribute to advancements in technology in terms of ships. And
Yeah,
boats
structure.
and
They would have
things
looked at the
like-
structure of the
Yeah.
of the way they build things.
all sorts. Yeah, that's actually true.
You know what I
Could
mean?
change things for the better or for the worse.
Yeah,
That's the thing, man. Everything happens, and then you have a reaction to it,
yeah.
and the reaction might cause something good to happen.
Or yeah,
So-
or might call something bad.
Glitch in
Either
the
way,
matrix.
developments get made out of it. Do you know?
Yeah,
Leonardo DiCaprio
it will
wouldn't
find
have
its
played
own path in it.
in the movie, in the remaking of the Titanic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
It's fucking Denzel.
what?
Fucking Denzel, fucking The Rock.
The Rock. What about them?
Say if you change history, it could change things.
Oh yeah,
No,
you might
yeah.
not have Denzel. You might have Benzel.
Denzel Flock.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, man. I don't know, man. It's a tricky one when you talk about going, because no one actually knows what would happen.
Yeah,
You
nobody
can
knows.
theorize,
You can theorize, yeah.
and really, that's probably what it is. Because if you change things that happen in the past, then surely the future will change.
I say we feed him some jollof. Yeah. You raise the baby around all different kinds of people.
Yeah.
And maybe that guy who was that crazy and powerful could be crazy and powerful in another respect.
He might be Mugabe. He might turn out to be African Hitler anyway. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. He could just be a dictator somewhere else.
You know, but the thing is, I believe what turns them into those kind of people is from the information they receive. So, yeah.
He didn't like the Jews.
Yeah.
Didn't like them very much.
World War One.
You know?
He was a soldier in World
You
War
might
One.
have
Yeah.
even made Hitler
So-
point too with dropping him in Africa. He might decide, I fucking hate black people more.
Oh,
And then he tries to do
Yeah.
the Holocaust thing in Africa. You know
Well,
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
they say that Hitler didn't have much of an issue with black people. Like he
much
thought
of an issue.
he thought they were inferior. Yes, 100% thought they were inferior, but wasn't out to kill them like how he was out to kill the Jews.
Bruv, really and truly, if Hitler won,
Oh yeah, everybody done. Everybody done.
would have been
Yeah,
dead, bruv.
yeah.
That isn't white Aryan race.
But I don't know the reason why it was the Jews.
I read somewhere that basically in World War One, he blamed the Jews for the economy crashing or something. Something to do with that. Something to do with Germany and because he's Austrian, isn't it?
Yeah.
And like,
Oh.
I think it's something like that. He blamed the Jews for it.
It was a bellboy.
And I think
innit?
because of
Oh,
because he was a soldier in World War One or something. I think it's something to do with.
Was he a soldier in World War One?
Yeah,
World War One.
yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I need to actually read his autobiography.
Well,
Has he got one?
Mein
Mein
Kampf.
Kampf.
Biography.
Yeah, Mein Kampf.
Mein Kampf,
Is that what it is? Yeah, I need to watch it. I need to watch it.
Mm.
I need to read it. Could be interesting.
Third Reich. It's the other one.
Yeah, these Nazis these days are not the same kind of Nazis as obviously that were in Germany.
Different,
These
man.
are neo
Yeah,
Nazis.
it's all different.
And you can see, like, going back to that interview, that Kano interview, when they were talking about racism in America and racism in England, it is different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's definitely different because the way the Americans were living was very different to the way the English were living back in the day. So you can see how, they would think, you lot haven't experienced racism. No, we don't. It's not overt racism over here. Do you know what I mean?
Well,
it's systematic and it's on a person-to-person basis.
yeah.
You know, it depends on that specific person's ideology.
There was no Jim Crow.
Yeah, there was none of that. There was none of that here.
There was no Jim Crow on a government kind of like federal levels.
Yeah.
So there was none of that. But as you know, he said in the interview, no blacks, no dogs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Is what it is. People were racist, and I think that generation is dying off. I mean, is racism a bit? We don't know really anymore. I can't really tell.
It was there.
Is there a big racist
It
community?
was there, and I would say it's more or less dissolving to a point where you can't see it. It may still be there. I've experienced verbal racism, right? But I can't say that I've experienced like extended periods of fucking hell people are racist. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I can't go nowhere. Do you know what I mean? I can't do anything. Nah, listen, man. Every job interview I've ever been to, I've gotten the job.
Yeah.
There's no like, it's not systematic. All sorts. Black people have interviewed me. White people have interviewed me. All this type of stuff. Yeah.
There is, go on.
But it's not like they were saying. It's not the same. It's just less overt, and I think it's more prejudice and preconception rather than racism. Do you know what I mean? It's the cultures have not met. Some people are just not cultured. They have no interest in experiencing other cultures.
They know what they know.
Right? They don't care about anything else, and the things they don't know, generally people, they kind of fear it, or they just have a straight up dislike for it. I don't know. I can't say that racism is the same as what it was. It's changed. It's evolved. But yeah.
Well, now it's different because, like, for example, on a social level, white people a lot of the time will assume that I like chicken.
Yeah.
Like, more than average than they do.
I don't eat fried chicken, bruv. I don't like it. It's disgusting. Fuck off. You know what I mean?
So, because like even little things like, oh, Michael, do you want to do this one? It's near Nando's. Like, you can go do. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
It's like, oh,
Chicken
okay.
Nando's.
You think I like chicken more than you?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
What's next? Watermelon.
Yeah.
Sugar cane.
Yo, sugar cane, man.
Yeah, I do like that. It's just hard to find sometimes.
You can get it in like the butcher, man. Yeah, man. Alright, cool. Is there anything else you want to touch on?
What there's, I mean, how long have we been?
I don't know.
Huh?
I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, you do it in bars because we're rapping right now. Yeah, let's wrap it up.
Yeah? Alright, cool. Episode 18.
18.
None Otherwise Podcast. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow the Instagram. You know what I mean? Follow on Spotify, listen on Apple Podcasts. You know,
Follow, subscribe. Yo, we appreciate the support.
Yeah, man.
If you would subscribe, help us a lot. We could do this more often. Huh?
Yeah.
Improve our situation here. You know what I mean?
yeah, man. So
I think we'll
None the wiser podcast. None the wiser podcast. 5 4 3 2 1 0. None the wiser podcast. The podcast crew. None the wiser podcast. 5 4 3 2 1 0.